Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing the I Heart Spring tag. I was tagged by Charlotte, whose YouTube username is xxxchazabelxxx, and I thought I would do this even though we're well into spring now and it's almost summer. But I thought this would be a fun tag to do and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to tag anybody in particular to do this, but if you do decide to do this then please leave me a link to your video below. I'd love to see it and I'll come and watch it and comment on it and stuff. So I guess I'll get started. Question 1 is favourite spring nail polish, and I've actually got a video about my favourite spring nail picks already, so I'll link that below. And recently I've been loving another colour which I didn't actually mention in that video because I only bought it recently, and the colour is by Barry M. It's one of their jelly ones and it's called Prickly Pear. It's such a pretty lavender colour and I really like it. It's slightly more blue toned than pink tone and it's a really pretty colour for spring. The formula is really good as well. Question 2 is what is your must-have lip colour this spring? I actually have 2 to show you. Normally throughout the autumn and the winter I generally stick towards more reds and my lips but better kind of browny shades. But during the spring and summer seasons I tend to wear brighter colours or pinks and nudes a bit more just because I think that's a little bit more suiting. I don't know, that's just, I've always been like that to be honest, but I've got 2 to show you. So the first one is by Rimmel and the packaging is slightly garish. I don't really like it that much. It's a little bit in your face, but it's really easy to find in your bag then. And this is a nude. This is one of the only nudes that I wear and it's Rimmel's Nude Delight. The formula is really lovely. It's one of the Moisture Renew lipsticks, so it's really moisturising and the colour is slightly glossy without being too glossy. I really like this lipstick so much. It's one of my most used lipsticks. The colour is there and as you can see it's slightly more orangey brown toned than a pink toned nude and I really like this. The next lipstick is a MAC lipstick and this was part of a collection a couple of years ago. I don't really like talking about limited edition products really. I've decided to mention this because I've actually found a dupe for this recently. It's not a exact dupe, it's slightly different really, but it's a similar dupe. So this shade is To Swoon For. And it's a really lovely pinky plum colour. I'm wearing it on my lips today and hopefully you can see it's a really nice natural looking kind of rosy pink without being too bright or too blue toned, and it's just so pretty. This lipstick is one of my most used lipsticks as well. These two are just, I wear so much, and this is a really lovely pink. And MAC's Plumful is a permanent lipstick and it's pretty much the same as this, it's just slightly less pink, but if you want to try this one then I definitely recommend trying out Plumful if you can't get your hands on this. Question 3 is show us your favourite spring dress. So I have 2, one of them is really old and one of them is one of my newer dresses. The newer one is by Uniqlo and this is part of the Celia Birtwell and Uniqlo collaboration. I just really love this. This was featured in an outfit of the day a couple of videos ago if you want to see what it looks like on. And the other dress that I love is one that I bought for my uniform when I used to work in Debenhams, and that was a good few years ago. And it's a really lovely sheer tea dress. It's so pretty. I love the florals and the colours. And even though it's sheer, it does come with a black slip so you're not completely see-through and you don't see everything underneath it. Question 4 is what's your favourite flower? My favourite spring flower is tulips because I think they're so pretty. I really love the shape of them and they look really nice in a bouquet, and they come in really lovely colours as well, so they can really brighten up the room, especially when they're like purples, like the rich purples and rich yellows. I just really love that. And question 5 is favourite spring scarf or accessory. You may have noticed if you watch my videos a lot that I don't really wear a lot of accessories. I occasionally wear rings or bracelets, but apart from that I'm not really big on necklaces and things. But my favourite spring scarf is one I've had for years. It's actually a vintage scarf and it's a really lovely thin cotton. It's got this floral border and then it's got this really pretty paisley print in the middle. And it's a big square scarf as you can see, and I just generally tend to wear this bunched up and then just wear it like this. This is a really lovely scarf because it's quite thin and light so you don't get too hot, but if you do get cold you can just wrap it around and you just stay really warm. So I really love that and I wear this so much during the spring and summer. Question 6 is what spring trends are you most excited for this year? Makeup, fashion or both? For fashion, I don't know if it's more of a summer trend, but I just really love neon. I really like when people have like a plain outfit, maybe like an all black outfit with a pop of neon, maybe a bag or some shoes, or a neon skirt with like a plain black t-shirt. I really like that. For makeup, I just love really glowy, natural looking skin. I just really like that during the spring. Question 7 is favourite spring candle. I actually have 2. And I don't really buy candles based on the scents for particular times of the year. So I just kind of buy them based on their smells. But this is a really lovely candle for spring. It's really kind of fruity. It kind of has a berry smell. And this is by Airwick, and it's not the shade, it's the scent. Blackberry and Fig, I think. I'll annotate it if it's wrong, but this is really lovely. And it's really strong. You can really smell it all around the room. And this is really cool packaging because it's a black packaging with a clear flower, and when it burns it changes colour from blue to pink to green to yellow, and it's really pretty. Another one that I've been loving recently is by Primark, and this is the I keep calling it a shade. It's the scent Coconut Milk and Mango. It comes in this really nice metal tin, and that's what it looks like inside. This smells really like mangoes. You can't really smell the coconut very much, but it's really nice and fruity and mango-y, and I think fruity smells are really nice for spring and summer. And I can't even get the lid back on this. Oh, got it. The next question is favourite body spray or perfume for spring. This was one of the easiest ones to answer for me. My favourite perfume for spring is Amore Amore by Cacharel. It's a really nice kind of fruity but sweet smell. You kind of get like a citrusy, satsumery smell to it. But it's quite sweet, but it's not overly fruity, but it's not overly sweet. I'm really bad describing smells. But this is really lovely for spring. It's really nice and light and refreshing. And I've realised that Cacharel perfumes are really affordable as well. You can generally buy them on offer quite a lot. So I definitely recommend this for spring. Question 9 is, what is spring like where you live? I live in the UK, just outside of London, and spring is a big mix here, to be honest. You can't, with the UK I've realised you can't pinpoint a weather for a certain season. You can't really say winter will be cold and summer will be hot and sunny because the weather is such a mix here. Recently it's been quite mild. It's not too cold, but it's not particularly warm. It's been quite windy recently and has rained a bit. A few weeks ago it was really hot and sunny and it felt like spring. Question 10 is, what's your favourite thing about spring? I really love when all the flowers come out in the gardens and it just looks really pretty and colourful. I also really love when the cherry blossom trees come out and it makes the roads look really pretty and girly because the blossoms are pink. Question 11 is, are you a spring cleaner? I wouldn't say I'm a specific spring cleaner. I'm more of an all year round cleaner. I like having things organised. I like sorting through things and either giving them to the charity shop or selling them on eBay or just throwing things out if I don't need them. I like having tidy places and tidy things, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm more of an all year round cleaner, to be honest. Question 12 is, any plans for spring break or an upcoming vacation? I went to China in March, so that was kind of my holiday for the year, I guess. I would love to go somewhere tropical or somewhere really warm because I could really do some sun, to be honest. In the UK we just really don't get enough sun. But at the moment I don't have any plans. So that was the last question for the I Heart Spring tag. So thank you for watching and I will see you again soon. Bye!